sweet pears. Yeah, it's just a...
Meet John Carter the farmer.
That's trippy. That's beautiful.
He's been growing all organic produce and animal products on this farm for over 20 years.
My biggest goal would be at some point to at least consider myself to be a no or zero or low impact human on what's the inevitable, what's going on with the destruction of what I consider the destruction of the natural processes on the earth. Yeah. When you're growing plants, you start out with a tiny seed and an area to grow those tiny seeds, and you end up growing food from those seeds, and it is almost, in some ways, seems like it's making something from nothing, but it's actually making something from the earth and dealing with the earth, which is another factor because you have challenges just growing the crops too, with the weather and with with insects and animals that want to eat your crops, and so that's and the weather that sometimes is just really not conducive to growing, and it will, you can put your whole effort into growing a crop and it can be looking really, really good, and the deer can get into it and wipe it out overnight. You can have a hailstorm and lose it, or you can have a cold snap early in the season and shut down that production and lose that whole plot of ground that's growing food that could be potential food for people and money to keep you doing this. But because my heart's been like stretched. I mean, here I'm being like boohoo, like feel sorry for me, but my heart's been like stretched so, my drive and my life force feels like it's been stretched so much to grow these plants. The workload really limits my freedom to get off the farm. Yeah, I'd like to see more of the world at some point again.